everybody, it's me, Rachel. Welcome back. In today's video, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I have decided to change a lot of things up in my makeup video world. So in today's video, I'm going to be strictly talking about foundation and skin and complexion, and then we're going to finish off with a no makeup look, very natural. And I'm going to be talking about skincare and stuff and where you can start where you can start that journey off at on a good note. I would just recommend just to go to a dermatologist or an esthetician. And estheticians generally work at spas and salons and stuff like that. Mostly spas and sometimes doctor's offices, dermatologist offices. And then you can figure out what kind of skin that you have. If you have acne prone skin, sensitive skin, oily skin, if you are sensitive to certain products, stuff such like that. For me, I would say I have normal, maybe oily, normal skin. Mostly I get some oils up here, but that only happens when I don't keep up with my routine, basically. So that today I'm going to be putting on this moisturizer. This is the Waterfall Glacier Water Cream thing. This came in a BoxyCharm. A lot of the skincare that I use and try is from BoxyCharm. I do recommend that, or even if you just want to try what is it, Ipsy, and just try that and just pick skincare so that you can actually get a couple items and feel for what you might like, and then you can buy full sizes of them and stuff like that. Generally all of my stuff comes from BoxyCharm, and I have not had a product that I did not like, or basically I haven't had a product that I've had a problem with. But then everyone's skin is totally different. But this is something I bought on my own. This is the It Cosmetics Comfort in an Eye Cream. Oh, Confidence in an Eye Cream, not Comfort. So I'm going to take it and put it on this roller ball and apply it to my eye, and then I'm going to roll most of it on, and I'm going to have to tap the rest of it in with my finger. But I just feel this does really great things. And then you can also get a couple different skincare tools. This is one from e.l.f. This is actually something I really like. It's really, really cool. It's just like vibrating, and it's actually kind of heating if you need some of that, like, to help things move along. You can get this Jade Roller from the Dollar Tree, which is actually really hefty, and it seems legit. So I use this one on my husband, and then I have one that I use on me because I don't really want to cross-contaminate things. This is the one from Pacifica, and it's a smaller end and a larger end. This is like a rose quartz. So I have that. Different tools to use. And then I have this. I keep it in my drawer, and when I want to use it, I just put it in the refrigerator or the freezer. It just kind of helps if you have some puffing on your face. And then this roller is from Real Techniques, and it came in like a kit. They really should just sell this on its own because it's really, really good. The ball does not roll around, so nothing gets caught underneath it. It's just stationary, but it moves along great with your product. So this is something, your skincare is something that you should really, really, really focus on, so that everything on top of it looks absolutely flawless. I mean, you want to have a great base when you're going to start doing your foundation and stuff like that. I'm going to let this sit for a minute, and then I'm going to talk about something that I've only used probably 3 or 4 times, and I've been keeping it in the box because I don't have anywhere to put it, so it just kind of jumps around. But this is the, I really don't know how to say this. I'm really bad at names, and if you've been here for a minute, you know I am. I think it's Radical Rodil Illuminating Glow Primer, and I really liked the Wonder Beauty Glow Ahead Illuminating Face Oil, and this one is almost gone. So I've been using this one and trying to see how I like them, because I feel like you get a little bit more in this one, but I really like Wonder Beauty as a company. So I'm going to put this on today, and it's really, really pretty. It just kind of almost, I think like it's more of a I don't know, the product is really pretty, so it kind of makes me feel like I'm just doing something really pretty for my skin. So I'm not really sure if it really does very much, but it has a nice soft scent, and it makes my skin look nice. So you can kind of see my skin seems a little bit blotchy, and I got some sun on it, and that's because I did the least, like the one cardinal rule that you're supposed to do for your skin is sunscreen. And I did it for one day while we were camping. For the rest of the days, which was 2 more days, I didn't. So this is a primer, and it is a lightweight primer. But if you have like an oilier skin, you want to do a lot more skincare and moisturizing, and you can do a lot more like stuff. You can do some serums. I also have this Cbd Facial Serum from Pacifica. I really like this. This, I don't really know how I feel about it. It just seems fancy, but I've used quite a bit of it. I don't know if it's going to show you how much I've used, but I've used more than half of it, and I don't know if I'd ever repurchase that. That one just seems fancy and like super extra, but I do like the Essence one, the Pacifica one. I just feel like it kind of adds an extra bit to your moisturizer and makes your skin a little bit more supple and vibrant. So now I'm going to go ahead and talk about a couple foundations that I really like, and I stick with the same brands with foundation. I've tried other ones and branched out just a bit, but I've only bought one. Like, I don't buy them multiple and whatever. But the brands that I'd like to stick with are Urban Decay. I have 2 of the shades here. I have 10 CP and 11 NN. So they're like neutral and cool and warm, basically neutral. Cool. There's a cool and there's a neutral one. That's what I'm trying to say. And then I have 2 from Tarte. These are actually one of my most favorite because these ones actually have an SPF in them. You can see I have 2 shades in this, which is funny because one's like, yeah, one's really light and one's like really dark, so I mix them together, but I can kind of alter it. Anyways, one is 8 porcelain and one is 22N light natural. So this one is the neutral one and this one is the really cool tone one. So those are the ones that I like. And then for drugstore, I recommend either Milani or NYX, and then CoverGirl. CoverGirl has really good foundations for mature skin and for sensitive skin, and they're not too pricey in the price either. So today I'm going to use the 2 Tarte Rainforest of the Sea foundations. This is a newer packaging. This one's a bit older. I liked the really old packaging. It did not have this squeeze. It had like a push top thing. But you know, you can only get what you can get. And I prefer to use a brush. If you have sensitive skin or acne prone skin, I would stray away from a sponge, because no matter what they say, if it's antimicrobial or anything, a sponge is a sponge at the end of the day. It's always going to be a sponge. And if you like the look of a sponge, I would recommend the cosmetic wedges and just use one every single time, because you can get them at Walmart or you can get them like in bulk on Amazon. So if you like the look of a sponge, and then also you always have your fingers, you can use that. But I've always preferred a brush, so that's what I'm going to do today. So I'm going to go ahead and apply a little bit of the lighter one of this and do more of the light, because I am quite fair if you can't already tell. I feel like something is off in like the lighting that I have, and I feel like everything is so dark, so we'll see. Sometimes I feel like that, and then it's not as bad as it is when I'm going to edit. And I'm just doing a little bit of the darker one. Just a little bit. I do really like the way that these foundations look. They're really lightweight, but they have some pretty good coverage, but they're really great for the summertime. Lightweight, and but I feel like people don't talk about them quite a bit, enough at least, and then I can go back in if I need to with a little bit more in areas that I feel I need it. One thing I will say that I feel is a mistake that happens quite often is that you just start off with so much in the beginning, and then you end up with so much product that you can't even see your real skin. And I understand full coverage, and you can still get full coverage that doesn't look unreal, basically. So I'm going to go ahead and just go in with the spaces that I feel I need a little bit more. And I really like these types of foundations, these ones in particular, because they work really well for like a lightening and darkening of like your foundation if you're doing makeup on other people and you just don't have the right shade. I feel like these do a lot better than those like color drops, because these can lighten gradually. The other ones, like if you put a whole bunch of the white in something, then you're gonna get too dark. Like you can't take the darkest foundation of all and try to make a really light foundation. It's not gonna work. So if you're going to have anything in your makeup kit, you're gonna need a you're not gonna need every single shade of foundation. You need to just grab a couple light, medium, and dark, and then you have a broad spectrum. But basically it depends on the area that you're working in. And generally the people that I see are fair-skinned. Anyways, so that is my skin, and I feel like it looks really, really dewy and natural. And I'm gonna apply some concealer and just kind of finish blending when we don't have any product on our brush. Okay. Now I'm going to go in with just a little bit of concealer, because today I'm not going to do a full face. I'm doing just a little bit, and I don't want to do anything over the top. So, the concealer that I'm going to use today, it's not my most favorite, and it's kind of darker, but I'm going to do it anyway. It's the Pacifica Natural Minerals Liquid Cover Full Coverage Long Lasting Concealer. And I'm just playing just a bit to my under eye, and then I'm putting a little bit on my eyelid, because that can help make things look a little bit more natural. And I'm taking my e.l.f. Full Coverage Concealer Brush. Oh, Flawless Coverage, not Full Coverage. And placing on my eyelid, I'm swiping, but when I get to my under eye, I'm going to now I'm going to kind of pat with the brush, just pat it out. Now I'm gonna go in with my Tarte. This is actually it's an Amazonian Clay Airbrush foundation, and I'm gonna take this just a little bit just to help, because it is summertime here where I'm at, and I need just a little bit of extra something. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this and tap off what I can, and then just sweep this on the areas that I need a little bit of extra, maybe coverage and setting. I like to put this on my nose because I feel like the stuff fades on my nose quite a bit. I really like this one, and then definitely the It Cosmetics Celebrate Foundation Illumination, and you can see that I've already hit a lot of pan on there to the point where I'm almost ready to throw it out, because there's just a point where I'm just like not really ready to dig it out of the pan. All right. is good with that. Just taking whatever I can get off the brush and put it on certain areas. There is that. Alright, for the rest of my face, I'm going to use this Cover FX palette. It's a really nice palette. I've had it for a little while, and I just pulled it out for right now. So I'm going to go ahead and take a duo fiber brush, just a really, really loose, soft brush, and I'm going to take the contour in here, tap off what I can, and just go back in here and really just blend as much as you can of this out, because there you can kind of see it. Tap off what you can and blend till you can't anymore. And then I'm gonna take this, it's called the finishing powder in here, and I'm gonna run this on my eyelid. And this palette has a pretty giant mirror, pretty good size mirror, shall I say. And I'm gonna place this on the eyelid. Now I did not prime my eyelid, it's just using the concealer that I already have on there. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and take the contour color and put that on my crease. Place this into the crease and kind of blend it kind of messily around. It doesn't have to be perfect. And I'm kind of bringing it through the whole socket. You can kind of see it just like this. I love this brush, it's so soft. This is from Almar Cosmetics. It's just a little eyeshadow brush. And go in here and just blend and apply one, you know, more, your preference is different than my preference, and so go ahead and apply as much as you want, as little as you want, whatever you think is good. And then I'm gonna go in after applying that, and I'm gonna go take a different brush and just blend as much as I can. Okay. I'm going to take the highlight shade in here, and I'm going to mix it with this other highlight shade, this rose gold one, so here and here, and just pat this on my lid. Alright, now I'm going to take the same brush that I used for the crease and then blend this through. Okay, now I'm going to apply the blush that's in here. And forgot how pigmented that was, so now we're going to have to just blend forever. I'm just taking the brush that I used for my powder and blending that over the top. And now I'm going to just go in with my mascara, and we are basically done with this. Oh, let me apply some primer too. Since I do not wear sunscreen, I can just tell the difference in my skin, and it's just not the same skin, and it's making me sad because I really, it's my fault. Just some setting spray can really make a big difference in the way that it all kind of looks and looks natural. So I'm going to take a big fluffy brush and I just pat that setting spray. This helps makes a difference to me. Some people say it ruins things, or it doesn't make a difference, or they don't like the way it feels, whatever. I like it, and I'm taking my giant mirror and I'm fanning my face off. Fan. I'm going to take my Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. I'm kind of looking at the end of this video thinking, I don't know if I'm going to upload this because it looks so weird, but I think I'm probably going to do it because either way, it's still good. So, go ahead and apply any lips that you want. I'm going to go ahead and apply this Makeup Geek lip gloss, just a simple gloss. I like it because it smells like sugar cookies. It smells good. So that is our foundation and skin and pretty natural makeup. And natural to everybody is very different. Natural can be basically, some people natural is no makeup. So whatever people like and what is their preference is just fine. And this is what I wanted to share my 2 cents with foundation and skin and where you can start. So if you guys have any questions, please leave them down below, and thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.